lovers, today we're having vegetable curry.
I believe I shared a vegetable curry recipe 2 years ago, but today's version is made a bit differently, and I've also added a secret ingredient to make the curry richer and more delicious. The vegetable curry has a rich and aromatic flavor with a hint of tanginess, reminiscent of the fish curry sauce you'd find at a Mammoth stall. It pairs perfectly with rice or can be enjoyed with roti prata. It's absolutely delicious. If you also love simple recipes like I do, or are looking for step-by-step cooking videos, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Follow Me. I'm exactly the person you've been searching for. Thank you, everyone. This is the vegetable curry powder I used. It was my first time trying this brand, and I wasn't sure how it would turn out, but I ended up loving it. Highly recommended. Not sponsored. Just use the ingredients you like best. Here are the ones I prepared. Tear the cabbage into small pieces, wash them, and set aside. Peel and cubes carrot. Remove the outermost layer of the lemongrass, crush it with the flat side of a knife, and set aside. Wash the long beans, trim off the ends, cut them into sections, and set aside. Wash the okra, trim off the ends, and set aside. I prefer to soak the tofu puffs in boiling water, then press them to remove excess oil. This helps reduce greasiness, making them less oily to eat. Squeeze out the excess water from the tofu puffs, then cut them in half and set aside. Pour cooking oil into the pan, add a teaspoon of salt, then stir-fry the tomatoes, lemongrass, and carrots until fragrant. Once the tomatoes have released their red oil and the fragrance of the lemongrass is fully released, add half a packet of vegetable curry powder. If it gets too dry, you can add a little more cooking oil. Add a bowl of water. If you prefer more curry sauce, feel free to add a bit extra. Mix everything well, then cover the pot and let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, you can start seasoning. Add salt and mushroom powder to taste. Feel free to skip the mushroom powder if you prefer, just adjust according to your own taste. The secret ingredient that makes this vegetable curry even more delicious is here. Yes, it's vegetarian sambal chili paste. I add about a tablespoon, which gives it the best flavor when cooked. Once the seasoning is adjusted, add the tofu puffs, cabbage, and long beans, then simmer to let the flavors soak in. Add the okra only when you're about to eat, to avoid overcooking and losing its texture. The cabbage and tofu puffs in the vegetarian curry taste even better when simmered longer. They soak up the flavors beautifully. If you prefer your long beans to have a crisp texture, you can add them just before serving. I'm adding them now because my family likes them soft and tender. I simmered it for about 10 minutes, and now it's time to add the okra. Simmer the tofu puffs for about 10 minutes. They'll soak up the curry flavors and taste even better. Okra cooks quickly and tastes best when slightly crisp. Just simmer it for 2 to 3 minutes until tender, but not mushy. Overcooking can make it slimy, so keep the timing short. The fragrant, steaming hot vegetarian curry is now ready. Don't you just want to take a bite? It smells so amazing. I could easily go for a big bowl of white rice with this. Ha ha! A pot of vegetarian curry is all you need for a satisfying meal. Packed with a variety of veggies, it's full of fiber and leaves you feeling wonderfully content. The combination of this vegetarian curry powder and vegetarian sambal chili paste is truly amazing. I highly recommend everyone give it a try themselves. Important things must be said 3 times. For ingredients, feel free to add potatoes, tofu skin, or eggplants too. Cabbage naturally sweet and tender when cooked. It soaks up the curry sauce for a hearty, satisfying bite. Tomatoes break down into a tangy base, while carrots add subtle sweetness, enriching the curry's depth. Long beans become tender and flavorful, and okra adds a silky texture, enhancing the curry's complexity. Tofu puffs soaked in curry broth, each bite releases rich flavor with a soft, non-greasy texture. Okra has a refreshing taste with a hint of grassy aroma and a subtle sweetness. When cooked, it has a unique texture, smooth on the outside and still slightly crisp inside. Its flavor is mild on its own, but it absorbs sauces wonderfully. Simmered in curry, each bite becomes rich and flavorful, infused with the aromatic spices of the dish. This vegetable curry is packed with a variety of veggies like cabbage, carrots, okra, and long beans, offering plenty of dietary fiber and vitamins. The fiber aids digestion, while the vitamins help keep your body energized. It's a balanced, satisfying meal that's gentle on the stomach. Spices like turmeric in the curry powder contain natural anti-inflammatory properties, and the tofu puffs add plant-based protein. The dish is lightly cooked with minimal oil, making it a light yet nourishing option. Pair it with whole grain roti or brown rice for complex carbs that provide lasting energy. Now that we've explored these culinary secrets, aren't ingredients more fascinating? Food always tastes better when you know the stories behind it. That's the real secret ingredient. By the way, if you are looking for delicious recipes, welcome to check out my recipe playlist. My channel will also start sharing how I find vegetarian recipes that are suitable for vegan like me when eating out. If you are a meatless person like me, then there is no problem with putting it in your eating out diary. Vegetarianism can be divided into the following categories, and their differences are briefly summarized. Vegan: do not consume any animal products, including meat, fish, eggs, milk, honey, etc. Avoid using animal products such as leather and wool. Lacto-vegetarian: do not eat meat or fish, but eat eggs and dairy products such as milk and cheese. Lacto-vegetarian. Do not eat meat, fish, eggs, but eat dairy products such as milk and sourdough, for VO vegetarian. Do not eat meat, fish, dairy products, but eat eggs. Pescatarian. Do not eat red meat or poultry, but eat fish, seafood, and may also eat eggs and milk. Flexitarian. Mainly vegetarian, occasionally eat a small amount of meat or fish, without strict restrictions. Religious, cultural vegetarianism such as Buddhist vegetarianism and Hindu vegetarianism may prohibit the consumption of specific meats such as beef, pork, or 5 pungent vegetables such as onions and garlic. Main difference: whether eggs, milk, fish are included, and the degree of strictness. Veganism is the strictest, and flexitarianism is the most relaxed. Try to start with 1 meat-free day. Weekly small steps create big impacts. Heal the planet. Each vegan meal slashes 50% carbon footprint and saves water. Your fort protects forests and wildlife habitats. Kindness matters. Choosing veggies means saying yes to compassion, reducing farmed animal suffering with every bite. Boost your health. Plant-based meals packed with fiber and antioxidants cut heart disease risks, leaving you energized and glowing. I share delicious recipes every day, so don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.